From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, we've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins.
And now, please welcome your
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Marlins.
So just about set. And on the mound today, Sandy Alcantara. What do you have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Jung-Hoo Lee, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Fouled off. He was late. Swings through that one for strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. You had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now a chance for Tyler Fitzgerald. Drilled out towards left center field. That one back. It has the distance gone. That one felt good. It's 1-0.
What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
Base is empty, one away. Willie Adames stands in. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's hard hit on the line. And that's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the third baseman,
Matt Chapman up to the plate now. Alcantara over to first. And he dives back in safely. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Next offering is fouled back. Chapman checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. This one in the dirt. Adames, the base runner at first with one out. Swing and a miss. And about front for strike three.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
So here's Wade now. Splits the plate. 0-1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The designated hitter, Elliott.
Here's Elliott Ramos. And a foul ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 aboard, 2 outs. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. Hits the fence. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. It's offline. The run comes in, and they lead by 3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Now, Patrick Bailey. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. That's a little bit low.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one drilled left field, and that is that. But 3 score in the inning, 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in Miami, our starter in this one, Logan Webb.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Here's the shortstop at the plate,
Marlins,
Xavier Edwards.
The shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Comes up empty.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Missed with a changeup. 1-2 to count. To third, Chapman. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the third baseman.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. Already they find themselves down 3 runs in this game, so there's work to be done.
Yeah, you want to see them come out with a little urgency here. You don't have to score all 3 runs, but put something up on the board. And that'll make you feel a little bit better about your opportunities. But if you're looking at that 3-run lead and saying we've got to get it right now, you can put yourself up against a wall and not have really good at bats. So just trust the process. Trust that your pitcher can hold them right there. These players can find themselves back in this ball game.
Connor Norby in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball.
Batting third, the right fielder,
Jesus Sanchez will hit next. Webb pitch to first. Norby back in on a dive.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
There's a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Got it. And there's 2 away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. On the ground to first, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Matt
Mervis now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Norby, the lead runner at second. Bride at first, 2 out of the inning. That's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And 1-2.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the frame. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Second inning coming up here in South Florida. It's the Giants 3 and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Lone Depot Park, top of the second, and digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Next offering is down low. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Grant McCray, the next Giant to hit. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. McCray hitting 9th in today's lineup. Usually in center field, but today starting in left.
One thing I always felt if I played left field instead of center field was that the ball gets out there to you pretty quick, and the most important play is that ball down the left field line, getting to it, cutting it off, making a strong throw to keep that single instead of turning it into a double.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Jung-Hoo Lee digs in now. He's 0 for 1. First offering, and it just misses. 2 out, space is empty. That one finds the corner, and the count even at 1. Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On the ground right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Giants go in order. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Giants 3 and the Marlins nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading up
ballpark.
for the
Bottom of the
Marlins,
second.
the
And
left fielder,
stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Griffin Conine. There's a strike.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Just missed. Assigned to home plate duty is Ricky Holiday.
Boog, and something I've heard players saying about Ricky's strike zone is how he will call the high strike. That could be something that's tough to deal with, especially if you've got a pitcher out there coming at you with high velocity.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. That one gets down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter,
Davison De Los Santos, the next up for the Marlins. And that drops in for a strike.
No, inside.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball.
Nobody out. Runner at first. That gets by him. Lead runner around second. Conine around third. He'll score.
Well done, drives in the run. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at third, nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up and in, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Caught him looking for the K. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And that one fouled off. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's inside.
And that one missing low. De Los Santos stands at third with one gone in the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Hard hit right side to first, and 2 away now.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, run that run in.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. First time up, he grounded to third. The shortstop takes the ball.
Counts 1-0.
Two balls, no strikes to count. On the ground, right side, and that chance handled. Slings to first. That's the third out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. We played 2 full. It's the Giants 3 and the Marlins 2. On to the third inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Alcantara back to work.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Next offering in there for a strike, and it's 1-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And the righty deals. And Willie fouls one back. Now a screamer into the outfield. Stowers grabs it on the run.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Chapman in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Chapman gets a piece there. Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they're up 3-2. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And at the plate for Miami, Connor Norby. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And
One
that
ball,
skips into
2
there.
strikes.
And there's a
Bad
ball.
2.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Bailey collects, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. One down, base is empty. And he grounds one back up the middle. Whips it to first. 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonah Bride.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one a little bit high. Now 1-1. That to right. Tracks it down for the out. And the inning is over. On to the 4th.
Leading
and digging in for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Next offering is foul back. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. That did some damage. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow through to drive it out of here.
Digging in, Elliot Ramos. Ball 1 low.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Ball. That's inside.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
And up next for the Giants, Patrick Bailey. Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count. Ball 1. 1-1.
Reaches, but can't make the grab.
The right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Bailey leads off first with one away. Next one misses, and the count even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1. That one fouled off. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Here's Edwards for 1. Now he launches a throw over his head, and it's going to wind up out of play.
Well, he hung in there at second to get the out, but the return throw to first is way offline, and I have to think the runner coming in the second had a part in that. You can't assume the double play, but because the batter moves up past first, he does get charged with the throwing error right there.
Now here is Grant McCray. Grounded out his first time up. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now here is Jung-Hoo Lee, and he dodges that fastball. The 1-0. Breaking ball misses down and away. Alcantara over to first.
No, he's safe.
Two outs. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Runner on the go, and they'll do it again. Two. That one missed.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Konai makes the play, and that is that. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Giants 5 and the Marlins 2. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off for
4.
the Marlins,
And here's the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
Mervis.
That missed by a
Counts
lot.
1-0.
Ball 1.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one.
Nope,
They're doing a good
outside.
job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
2-2 the count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Stays alive. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And now for the
Up
Marlins,
next,
Griffin
the
Conine.
Marlins.
Singled
The
and
left fielder,
scored his first time.
Griffin Conine.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. On the ground to third, and it stays fair.
Couple of hits in a row for him here.
Now
Not
batting,
much to this
the
one other than
designated
just a
hitter,
willingness to go the
Davis
other way and put the ball in play. That's a
Santos.
team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now, Davison De Los Santos. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And the sweeper misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Throw into third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back singles. I don't know
The
how
center
he's able to
fielder,
shoot
number
that pitch the
28,
other way and
Kyle.
still put something on it. That pitch was inside,
Kyle.
and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
2 on, 1 out. And the batter now, Kyle Stowers. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two on, 1 out. Strike 2.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a
No
pitch
ball,
that's going to
two
produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
That one to first. Off balance feed. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Giants 5 and the Marlins 2.
Now pitching for
We're
the
back,
Marlins.
and there's a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 5th.
61.
Seth Martinez.
Set.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this
Martinez.
bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter
Leading
left
off
for
for
him.
San Francisco.
And
the
now,
second baseman,
Tyler Fitzgerald.
Tyler
He's already homered in this
Fitzgerald.
game. First pitch, and he just misses. Fitzgerald, in his second season, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Swings through that.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
The batter,
Willie
number 2,
Adames, the next to hit.
Willie
Singled and scored
Adames.
back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Just missed. Miami's bullpen with some action. Ronnie Enriquez appears to be getting loose. Nardi, a left-hander, also throwing. One down, base is empty. That clips the corner. Now one missed. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Chop back up the middle. Edwards on the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Oh, it's a nice forehand stop. Kept the ball from getting to the outfield, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it and had to take an extra step, which cost you some time. But he recovered, made a good, strong throw, and he still got the out.
Chappie steps to the dish to take his cuts. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
That's outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a pop-up. Right, makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Marlins 2. Back here in Miami, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Nick Fortes. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it's caught for the out.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
On the ground, out to short. Adames tosses across to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Connor Norby. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And that one is downstairs. Ball one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
That pitch gets the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And the deficit remains 5-2.
Now pitching for the
Andrew
Marlins,
Nardi will take over here.
number 43.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Leading off
Here's
with San
Lamont Wade
Francisco, the
Jr.
first baseman,
He's already homered
Lamont
here in this
Wade
one.
Jr.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Konai makes the grab. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And
Elliot
up next for San Francisco,
Ramos.
Elliot Ramos. That's in there. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Ronnie Enriquez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Just missed. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
The catcher, number
Here's the
14,
catcher to hit, Patrick Bailey. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there, and foul as it bangs off the fence. That's down and in. A slider missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count. That's ball 2.
Backed off the plate that time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and he reaches safely.
The right fielder, number 5.
So a man at
Mike
first.
Yastrzemski.
And now the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike. Bailey off of first with 2 away. And a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Oh, that hit him. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Marlins 2. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. Webb back to work. Strike one.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Calls it in, and there's one away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Here's the second baseman, Jonah Bride. Swing and a ground ball. Fitzgerald in plenty of time to first. That's out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Mervis.
2 down, bases empty. Now at the plate, Matt Mervis. First pitch doesn't find the zone. This one popped up. Fitzgerald brings it in for the third out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7th inning coming up. It's the Giants 5 and the Marlins 2.
Now pitching for
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Anthony Veneziano.
Anthony Veneziano.
And digging in for San Francisco, Grant McCray.
Grant McCray.
A changeup missing, and that is ball 1. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. No swing.
Hey. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's too high. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So back to the top of the order, and now the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Runner on the go. On a bounce right side, Mervis. Throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Giants, the second baseman, Tyler Fitzgerald.
And up next for the Giants, Tyler Fitzgerald. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. check swing, and that's a ball.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive. That's a base hit as a run scores.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
1 gone, runner at first. Willie Adames getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. Just missed. That one hammered center field. Stowers going back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
So man aboard. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball up the middle. Gets to it with a slide. And it beats him. What a play. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Griffin Conine. That one the other way. Makes the grab, 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
De Los Santos in the box again. Takes a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
And downstairs.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Miami, Kyle Stowers. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now. Goes down looking. Miami down in order. They still trail it here. It's 6-2.
Now pitching for
new pitcher for the Marlins, Ronnie Enriquez.
Number 32, Ronnie Enriquez.
The man they call Late Night Lamont steps in.
San Francisco, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
That's in for a strike. Enriquez, 24 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Towards first.